Blog Talk Radio.
Warning. Warning.
Welcome to the 2-minute warning, where sports fans sound off.
I'm trying to blow your mind. I'm talking literally blow your mind. I'm trying to blow your mind. I'm talking literally blow your mind.
Welcome back, fight fans, to episode 52, the 1-year anniversary of the 2-minute warning Pride Rules MMA podcast. As always, we are brought to you by ADK Fightwear, Black Hole Jiu-Jitsu, Madama Jiu-Jitsu, and 2-Minute Warning Sports. I am tonight's host, the Reverend Tommy D, here to give you the word of the MMA gods. I am here joined by my two sidekicks, El Professor, the Tech Master, Omar Sangarima.
Hello.
And the man who picks up chicks by asking them on a scale of 1 to 10, how old are you? Chris Gucci. What's up, boys?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you're such a piece of shit, Tommy.
That was amazing. Christ. That's amazing. On a scale of 1 to 10, that's brilliant. Dude, I don't take back what I said. Happy birthday to the funniest guy I know. God bless you.
All right, well, let's be real about this. She's really not that funny. I mean, that was funny.
What are you talking about? That was brilliant. He comes out with one or two of those at least every week.
That was
man.
funny. And it kind of ruined my comeback because I had that whole he's not funny thing planned. And you actually, kind of put that to shit with that because I'm still laughing. But.
Boys, it's here. We are We are at the 1-year mark. I can't believe it.
Chris
I'm excited.
We're on Chris's radar, right? Just for down the road.
Yeah. Damn.
Right.
Ding, ding. Like I'm dodging bullets over here.
Fine wine. He's like, yo, she'll be nice by like
And
9.
it wouldn't be right to have this show without mentioning Chris's brother Carl. He was here with us in the beginning. Things didn't work out so well, but he was here with us from the beginning. He was the original straw. Yes, he was the original straw that stirred the drink.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have him on. Maybe we'll have him on one week. Make fun of him.
As a guest.
If he was home tonight, it would have been cool if he came on. But hey, he's face down in humble pie, and good for him.
I'm telling you.
So
his
we got
watch
a great
game
show
is crazy
planned.
too. I see those pictures. I'm telling you, that watch game is bananas. Like, yo.
But we have a great show planned tonight. We have the rising star of the UFC heavyweight division, somebody who is not 38 years old in the heavyweight division right now, El Blanco, Justin Ledet.
Bro, you're one of mine, honorary.
Yeah.
Jesus, you're pronouncing everything beautifully.
Yo, you gave him the hood pass, Omar?
Yo, for real. He's coming to the cookout. He's good. We got him.
Chris, you've talked about him before with his boxing, and it is nice to see somebody in the heavyweight division who can, just like Stipe, can box, but Justin also likes the ground too. So it's nice. It's
got
nice.
that yoke 'em and choke 'em mentality. He's just fucking gets
and
that
he's always
neck
smiling.
and rat.
Always smiling coming down to the cage. Life is good for that man, and I can't wait to talk to him tonight. Omar will be calling him a little after 9:30. We'll be calling him in Texas, so he's on Central Time. But first, let's spin off into this weekend's events. We had Bellator on Friday night, who, I'm sorry, we talked about this before, they whiffed. It
was bad.
I mean...
Yo, Bellator had a card this weekend?
Stop. I mean, they whiffed on it. But let's talk about probably
that
the
face.
worst-looking face I have ever seen since Robbie Lawler fought Royer McDonald. Heather Hardy. She looked like she was in a vampire movie or a zombie movie.
She looked like she was in two movies.
Yeah, I mean, she was eating shins to the face like it was it was unbelievable.
Like it was a buffet of shins. Fuck,
yeah,
man.
well, you know what? She's a boxer. She was probably one of the best women's boxers, and she kept trying to use that shoulder
Bob and
roll.
weave.
She
Yeah,
shoulder rolled
you.
into
The
it.
common theme of tonight's show is boxers.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
to do
but-
and what not to do.
Yeah.
No.
But that's different though. She's a pure boxer. He got jiu-jitsu skills. But yeah, that face, bro. That picture. I seen that. That picture was crazy.
And then I saw a picture of her yesterday. She got some stitches and a black eye, and she looked almost normal. She looked almost normal, but that was gruesome. I mean,
I like how you threw in the almost. She looked almost normal. Not quite,
bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
I know.
Wow.
Yeah, she took it. I got to give a bit of credit though. I mean, shit.
Way to make it sound sexual. That's great, Chris.
Yeah, I kind of.
I heard that. Bastard.
She's too old for him. What are you talking about?
That's true. She can drive.
Tommy ain't lying.
That's beyond. No, man.
Not lying.
Already has a kid.
I mean, she
ain't about
fought
that life.
through it. I don't know. I'm sure she's gonna want to come back. But if I'm her coach, I'm gonna be like, okay, look, you need to learn some MMA defense.
Yeah,
You need to learn some MMA defense because that was vicious. I mean, look,
people talk about like Paige Van Zant's lack of jiu-jitsu. That was like there's no no kickboxing defense. At least Paige has that.
Yeah. But let's talk about the biggest whiff of the night. Gegard Mousasi's debut. I mean,
he fought, or was it sparring?
Yeah,
like,
I had no
did
idea.
he know that it was in a fight? Like, did he know?
I think the UFC saw this coming and had no problem letting him go because I think his best days are far behind him. 100%. With that showing, he got the decision. I don't know how, because I don't think he won that fight.
He got a gift. Fuck out of here.
I'll say.
He didn't win. He lost at least two rounds. The second and third round, I don't know how anybody really in their right mind gives that to Mousasi. I don't know. Is this nerves, or is he physically just?
How could it be nerves?
I never seen him nervous.
New.
Like he looks so calm, even when he's like, it's almost too calm. Like you're about to fight, dude.
He looks like he had 13 edibles, and then somebody said, "Go fight." Like, that's what he looks like.
Crazy.
Like he had
so
the stars
relaxed.
of death with Joey Diaz, right? Ripping bongs,
Yeah.
having stars, and then Lee Sayat's like, "Oh yeah, you gotta fight later," and then he went in, and was like,
I was in the locker room, dog. I gave him a couple fucking stars. He went out.
I gave
there.
him, I told him they were 50s and they were 500s, but I rewrapped them. I fucked them up. I'm like, what are you doing? And yes, I don't understand, bro. Like,
yeah,
it was just sad. It was sad because I was hyped to see him fight. I was like, oh shit, he's gonna tear this guy up. But you know what this tells me? Like, in a weird way, Shlemenko is no joke either. So it's like I look at the Ben Henderson fight differently now too. If that makes any sense.
Even Rogan said Ben Henderson was on the down skid even in the UFC.
I mean,
well, for sure, but
I'm
about it. Yeah.
The whole fucking Bellator doesn't, people should have known about this fight, but it's a good thing they didn't promote it because it was terrible. Because I didn't even fucking, it wasn't even on my radar, and I'm like firmly entrenched in the sport, and I didn't care about it or really even hear about it. Bellator
Chris
does
is
a
balls
terrible
deep
job.
in the sport. He's trying to be nice, but he's definitely balls deep.
Well, what it
deep.
tells me is that card needed Liam. That's what it tells me.
It's true.
Whatever they're paying Mousasi, they should give to Liam plus a little extra, and then he'll actually bring an exciting fight to anchor a card like that. Wouldn't it have been great to see him just bang somebody the fuck up?
I mean, I didn't even think of that aspect of it, but I definitely lost a lot of interest because I know Liam.
Yeah, it was just. I mean, it was weird. It was the most exciting fight was not the headline, and it was only exciting because a girl got her face smashed to oblivion.
It's tough.
Smashed
that
to
was the most
oblivion
exciting part.
is a very light way to put it. That shit was gross.
Yeah, but that was the most exciting fight on that card. And it was a swing and a miss. I mean, look, Bellator doesn't swing and miss much. They don't swing and miss much, but that was a pretty big swing and a miss. Pretty big swing and a miss. So
When's
speaking of swing and missiles,
swing and missiles.
Speaking of swing and misses, let's jump on over to the UFC Fight Night Poland, which I think Joe Rogan was the only one who watched it. I'm not 100% sure.
I watched it on YouTube on someone else's TV before the UFC took all the videos off YouTube.
Yeah, that's pretty much what a lot of people do. I actually watched it on well, I watched it on Fight Pass on the drive back down to Virginia. But there was one fight that made me smile, and it was on the prelims, and it was Artem getting his ass handed to him by Andre Touchy-Feely. And Connor could do nothing. It was wonderful. He got yelled at by the referee because he thinks he owns the place, and he doesn't own shit.
He doesn't
own shit.
He actually does, though.
Yeah. Mark Goddard is never refereeing a UFC event again. And I hate to say that, but watch. Mark Goddard had mad stones for doing that, but I don't know, man. You can't be messing with the golden boy
Connor's
like
finding himself in a little bit more hot water with his homophobic slurs there.
Yeah, you can't do that.
So
you can't. Yeah, that's not.
You can't. Can't do it.
No.
You can't. But it was nice to see Artem. It was nice to see Artem just get embarrassed.
Tommy's like, he can't do it, but he's like happy that he did it because people are gonna hate on Connor.
Oh,
so when Eminem is not saying it, you know that it's time to kind of maybe let it go.
Well, Eminem's a fucking bitch nowadays because he won't say it. Like, you can't. You are who you are because of that. I guess everybody can change.
He can evolve. He can evolve. Everybody can change. If I can change, you can change.
I prefer the old Eminem.
Rocky Balboa said it best in Russia. If I could change and you could change, everybody can change. Okay?
I love you, Tommy. That's what I'm going for.
All right.
Yeah.
And how fitting.
That Mikhail Gorbachev looking motherfucker.
Rocky beat a Russian, and so did Feely. It all ties in, and it's all great.
Does Russia claim Artem, though? Or do they, pawn him off in the Ukraine?
I don't know if, countries claim people, but I think Artem claims Russia. He has, one flag on one hand and one on the other.
No, I mean, because Russia definitely claims Seagal, and they made him a citizen. They're like, he's ours.
Yeah, they sure did.
We're bringing him in. Then he gives political commentary from the Kremlin.
Funny? I actually think Steven Seagal could come in and have a better fight record in the UFC than Artem Lobov does. But I mean, that's just here nor there.
That's so strong. I want to see him fight George Foreman. I know that. I don't know about having a better MMA career than Artem Lobov. But I want to see George beat him up.
Because they're both around the age range of most of the heavyweights in the UFC.
That's a good call. Thank God for Justin.
They're right up there. Right?
Yeah. Jesus.
They're right up there.
That's terrible.
So that fight was great. And then, the rest of the main card, it was what it was. Carolina taking Jody Esquivel to a decision was kind of
lackluster.
Are you kidding me? You mean to tell me she could put that girl away?
I saw Polish people fight better from horseback in World War II. That wasn't a fucking exciting scrap, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, it was
a snuff
big
fight.
Swing and a miss.
It was put on there on the card. She was to anchor that card, right? She's a hometown favorite. It was there to make her into another viable star potentially.
It was there to make her look incredibly average, because isn't that what it did?
She has what it takes to lose a decision. But this time it's win a decision.
She has what it takes to grind out a boring decision.
A boring
and that's what it was.
Decision.
That's what it was.
Is she fighting scared, though? Is she fighting conservative?
What
was it, guys? What do you think?
Dude, your guess is as good as mine. You're talking about a girl who just fought for the belt that everybody thought was going to
I think
win
it
the
maybe
belt.
proves that like there's a lot of tough people that don't get looked at that would do well against top competition if given a chance. Because nobody ever heard of this girl, and she just took a title challenger to a decision, and it was boring. But
this does nothing for her chances either. Like, right? Tell me who wants to be like, yeah, let's set that up.
Fight her.
Nobody's clamoring for that rematch anymore. Fuck it.
No. Nope.
And the other chick definitely deserves a step up.
Yes.
You know, at least one fight. At least one fight saved the entire thing. Darren Till put on a clinic against Donald Cerrone. I've never seen anybody beat Cerrone like that. I mean, Masvidal beat him up, but not like that. Darren Till embarrassed Cowboy. And I love Cowboy. I do. But I'm kind of wondering if he needs to start thinking about his decisions of still fighting in the UFC or not. Because at 170, I don't see him beating even close to any top
part of the problem.
division, you know?
Yeah. He did well against Lawler, but I do think he lost that fight. I know you don't.
You know, I've watched it a couple times since, believe it or not, just because I was bored and looking for something to watch. And I threw it on, and I could see where you're going with it. I can. It was just a good fight, but I don't think he's going to be able to beat any of these up-and-comers. I don't. I think he's just ground his body into shit.
Out there.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
you know, like
you think he's
guys
never
that were
get
Cerrone 5 years ago, but bigger because he's not really a natural welterweight. Lightweight.
I don't think he'll ever get a shot at the belt. If he goes down to 155, I still don't think he'll get a shot at the belt. So, I mean, Dana White will never let him go because he loves Cowboy too much. Is Cowboy one of these guys you think should jump ship to maybe a Bellator? If Dana lets him go?
They'd never.
I think if Cowboy's going to leave the UFC, he needs to just retire because there's a lot of things that he could do besides fight. That he's a fucking lunatic.
Yeah, I know, but he spends money like a lunatic.
Yeah,
that's the difference.
I'm not here.
You
to,
know, like he spends
IRS
money.
is still looking at
how are you going to spend money like a lunatic if you can't even fucking remember your name? I don't know. There's got to be something's got to give because he can't keep fighting these top guys. And is it worth it for him to fight?
Smokers either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people thought this was a smoker.
Yeah. You know, and I mean, I wish I did my research on Darren Till
diligence
before this fight.
But that's sometimes what it takes, man. Is everybody doubting you, and all of a sudden, boom, you beat a name.
I mean, you hear this guy's story is amazing. I think he's been fighting since he's like 15, I think, in Muay Thai. And he was stabbed twice in his hometown of England and was told, if you want to get somewhere in this fight game, you need to move to Brazil for safety.
That's absurd.
What?
That's absurd.
Brazil for safety.
We're talking about the same place where Henzo was having a fight and got stabbed through the cage while he had his back against the cage. But this is a safer place than England.
Some parts of England are fucking crazy. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, I know, but like, why wouldn't you have him move to fucking Sweden? or something, you know what I mean?
So he can get his training in.
Yeah.
You wanted to be safe, but not too safe. You know, you still gotta.
Yeah.
You know, they don't speak English in Sweden. They do in Brazil. No, I'm reaching here. There's no fucking reason for him.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. But you know what? I mean, the dude is unbelievable in the Muay Thai world. If you look up his Thai box, I mean, he's undefeated in Muay Thai, as well as he is in MMA. So I definitely think he's a force to be reckoned with. And if he wasn't on people's radar before, like he wasn't on ours, he sure as shit is now.
I'd like to claim that he was on mine, but I can't even. No, that's too much of a stretch.
No,
I was
you
like,
can't.
yep. No way. There's no way because everybody
crazy
like
too,
my.
you look at the
Yeah.
right now. There's some definitely names that are interesting to see him go up against now after that showing. But everyone except Cerrone in the top 15 is booked. Who does he
Well,
get
there
next?
is one fighter who called him out, and I think it's pre-CTE kicking in, Mike Perry.
Yeah.
Platinum. Don't you disrespect Platinum
but
like
isn't-
that. Come on.
Isn't Perry fighting
Ponzinibbio.
fighting that?
Yeah.
Yes, he's scheduled. But that would be a fucking scrap.
Yeah,
It's going to be, first of all, Ponzinibbio and Perry is going to be a scrap.
Hell yeah.
Oh, absolutely, but I don't think Perry is good enough to beat this guy. Seeing Darren Till stand-up, I don't think he's good enough to beat him. Not even close. And not only is his stand-up good, he was stuffing Cerrone's takedowns like they were nothing. Cerrone's no slouch.
Cerrone looked like he fucking didn't take this fight serious, if I'm being honest. But I don't want to say things like that to take away from Till because Till fucking came out. He showed up.
Cerrone's had 3 fights in a row where he's got his head banged up pretty good. You know what I mean? Leading up to this. So I really think that he doesn't have much left in the tank anymore. It's like they say, the engine's running, but there's nobody behind the wheel.
Yeah,
and there's somebody behind the wheel.
Only going to fight a tough guy.
Madman.
You look at the top 15, like even, who's he going to fight as a welterweight? These guys are fucking all beasts now. They're all big guys, way bigger than him. Like Usman, you're going to fight him, like he's going to fucking beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, and I don't see him having really much success at 55 either.
And now that he's older, it's harder to cut weight. If you fight 2 years at 70, and you're 30, whatever, all of a sudden you're gonna have to start cutting weight again. That shit sucks.
Yeah, I think he's like 34 now, and I hate fucking saying that because I am too, but he's 34 with the body of probably like an 80-year-old with all the wars that he's been in. You know what I mean?
He's like a white Nogueira. He's a white Nogueira.
Speaking of Nogueira, didn't he just get popped?
Yeah, Little Nog got popped to add to the rising number of Brazilians getting popped for Mexican supplements.
I mean, his face doesn't look like he ever did steroids.
Oh, I mean, it just keeps raising those questions. Just keeps raising those questions. I mean, I'm surprised, like, fucking Mark Hunt didn't pop his head, like, from underneath the octagon. I told you everyone's on steroids. I'm surprised. I really am.
Is he an Irish lad now, Mark Hunt? What kind of fucking accent was that?
I was doing the impersonation of his brother, Mike Hunt. Sorry. Oh.
Well played.
I mean, wait, Omar, didn't Mark Hunt and Little Nog fight in Pride? Or did he fight just Big Nog? Did we lose Omar?
No, you lost me only because we had a caller, and I want to bring him on because he's one of Justin's old coaches. Actually, he's calling in a little early before.
Really?
Yeah, we got a sweet coach. Hold on a second. Let me put him on. I'll bring him on. One sec. Hey, sir, you're on.
Yes, sir. Justin Ledet. This is your old coach, Ken Kynes from Alvin, Texas. How you doing?
We don't have him on yet, sir. We're going to be calling him a little after 9:30.
Okay. Should I hang on or call back?
Oh yeah, you can definitely call back. The line will be open.
Otherwise, just waiting 10 more minutes, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, did you want to tell us a little bit about Justin before he comes on?
Oh, he was a great kid. He was a really good basketball player. At one time, I thought he was going to be a Division I basketball player. He's very athletic, and I'm very proud to see he's doing well in his fighting career.
What position did he play in basketball? I'm assuming.
Well,
center.
he was he had to play a post. Believe it or not, he was one of our taller players, but he could dominate much bigger players because he was so physical and aggressive.
So where did he end up playing his college ball?
I don't believe he played college ball. I really don't. I think he started fighting and give up playing college basketball. He's been fighting for a while. How old is he now?
What was your question?
I said, how old is Justin now? I can't recall for sure.
I think he's 29.
Yeah, he's got to be close to 30.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause he was born in 88. I know that. Yeah, I know he had mentioned something about, the UFC announcers were saying something about, he said he wished he didn't waste his time on college ball, and he just fought all the way through. I assume that he at least played college ball.
Okay. I don't remember how much he played. I think he
I'm
didn't
on
play
it.
more
I'm
than a
checking
year.
right now.
Yeah, Chris loves college basketball. Chris has a really good theory about fighters and college players.
He played D2 ball.
Yeah.
Oh, he did play D2 ball. Okay, I knew he played
D2
college.
Texas A&M University in Kingsville. Yep.
There you go.
Well, when's Justin's next fight?
I don't think they announced it yet. He just fought about a month ago. Yeah, because it was right after Harvey hit. I don't think that the UFC's announced anything yet, but we're going to be asking him that when he comes on.
Is he still
That's
undefeated,
for sure.
isn't he?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nobody's come close to beating him yet. I'm assuming that the competition is going to get harder for him, but his boxing is just so good in that heavyweight division. I see him giving fits to a lot.
Hey, that
of guys.
division is up in the air, man. There's really only like a 2 or 3 top guys, and everyone else is beatable.
And I think he's the youngest guy in the division too. You could fact check that, but I'm almost 100% certain he is the youngest fighter in that division.
Youngest fighter at 29. That's crazy. Huh?
Yeah.
That just goes to show you the heavyweight division.
Yeah. So Omar, why don't you see if you can get him on?
I'm gonna be trying right now. Give me a second, guys.
Okay.
I'm actually in Illinois right now. Where are y'all at?
Oh, we're all over the place. I'm in Virginia. Chris is in New Jersey, and Omar is in upstate New York.
And Justin's probably in Texas, right?
Yep. What part of Illinois are you in?
I'm in northern Illinois, not too far, about 150 miles southwest of Chicago.
Oh, okay.
I retired
Okay.
after 39 years of teaching and coaching.
Oh, wow. How you liking retirement?
I'm loving it. I do as much hunting and fishing as I can. I've done some hunting up here in Illinois, and I'm up here helping a brother with the harvest, a family harvest, so I get to do that and drive a truck for him. And when the weather's not good for trucking, I'm hunting.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I had to do a locating seminar out in Manteno, Illinois, a couple of years ago.
We got him.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have UFC rising heavyweight star El Blanco, Justin Ledet. What's up, Justin?
Hey, how's it going?
Justin, we got one of your old coaches on the line, believe it or not. Coach, go ahead.
Hey, Justin, Coach Ken Kimes here. How you doing, bud?
Hey, how's it going, man?
I want to congratulate you on your career so far. I've been following you as much as I can. You seem to have a bright future and doing really well. Really proud of you, bud.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Coach Aaron keeps up with you as well.
Oh, yeah, nah, for sure.
Yeah, your coach called in about almost 10 minutes ago. Thought that you were on, so we had him on. He was telling us about your basketball career. He said you were a pretty damn good postman.
Oh yeah, I was all right, man. I was all right. Wasn't too shabby.
So what?
You did whatever it takes, right, Justin? You did whatever it took.
Oh hell yeah, I did whatever I had to do.
So what happened? You didn't want to keep pursuing the basketball career, man?
Well, I went off to college and everything, and I played 2 years there, and just me and the coach weren't getting along, and it wasn't working out for me, and I just needed a change. And ended up just putting it behind me. I don't know.
Well, you've always got those memories, Justin. You can always say you did play college basketball, and that was one of your dreams growing up. So you have no regrets there, right?
Oh, no, not at all, man. I enjoyed every second of it, for sure.
Well, did you ever think about maybe going overseas, before you started fighting to play in Europe or anything like that?
Not really. I don't know. I never had any really solid plans for it. I just knew I wanted to, get to college and, try, try my hand there. But other than that, I had no plans to go overseas or anything like that.
All right. Well, you spun off that and then jumped into boxing and kicked ass in boxing. How come you decided to stop boxing and jump into the cage?
Just because I wasn't getting enough money in the boxing. I was just fighting in local shows and didn't have really the connections to get any money fights. And I had connections to get fights in the MMA, and it was easy money, so that's what I stuck to.
That's amazing that you weren't getting money in boxing. I mean, boxing is pretty much where a lot of people get money, but I just hate how controlled it is,
Well, it's because I didn't have like an amateur record or anything like that, so when you come into it like that, it really works against you. So.
Oh, you didn't have the 300 fights against guys who really aren't boxers?
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, not only are you amazing at boxing, but you're pretty goddamn good on the ground. Now what's that, 6 submission victories you have in your career?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
Well, I mean, you took Godbeer down in, 2 minutes? Not even?
Yeah.
I mean, we just love watching you fight. Chris, we love boxing, but Chris has been talking about you for a while because you probably next to Stipe have the best boxing in that heavyweight division. What's next for you, bro?
Oh, man. Right now, I'm in the middle of a move. I got plans to move to Eugene, Oregon right now, and I'm actually moving teams. Be training out with Gracie Barr Portland over there with Professor Famiano Cerner and all those guys over there. So that's what I'm in the middle of right now.
Are you looking to fight, sometime soon once you move there? Give us a name, man. We want to know who you want to beat up next.
I really don't have any names on my list, man. I'm just really looking forward to making this move, getting comfortable with my new team and everything. And then once I get comfortable, start looking for fights then. Probably April and May of next year.
Are you looking for anybody that's going to be ranked sometime next year?
Not really looking for anybody in particular. Just looking who the UFC wants to give to me. Not a big deal. Just whoever.
Well, the one plus that we've always talked about is since you're only like 29 years old, you're probably the youngest heavyweight that's in that division. So you probably have a good 20 years left in that division to go and rate the fighters that are in there. You know what I mean?
I hope my body lasts that long. Shit.
Yo, he's gonna be fighting to 49. He's gonna be the Texas Dan Severn. Fuck, man, Justin, don't let him talk into any craziness. 49, for fuck's sake. Justin's like, yo, if I'm fighting at 49, I did something wrong. I want to be chilling on a boat by at least 37. Let's
That's
bring
what
it
I'm
in.
thinking.
Man.
Hell yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Hell yeah.
Yo, he's having you fight Mark Hunt in the parking lot at 39, 49.
Hell yeah, I
Mark
can't
Hunt's
even say my
95.
name.
Yo, get out
Can't
of
even
here.
sign my name anymore.
Exactly. Can't even
Be careful.
paid.
Don't even joke like that because you might get pulled
No.
off the next card that you're on.
I was going
Don't
to say,
joke
what do you
like
think?
that.
What do you think of the Mark Hunt situation? Him getting pulled from the card because of his comments like that.
Oh man, I mean at that point, oh man, I don't know. It's hard to say.
Way to put him on the spot, guys. It's a co-roster guy.
I think
and
the
it's some
fact
craziness.
That the fact that the UFC knew that he said that before they signed the fight was the only problem.
I got your back, Justin. Don't let these vipers fuck you up, all right? All right?
Tommy's trying to get a name, and I tried.
Jesus.
But I'm thinking, I don't know, because I don't know if really Dana White, if he did it out the kindness of his heart, or like he's really looking out for his fighters, or if he's just acting like that, or if there's some ulterior that we don't know about that was going on behind the scenes between them. I don't know really the whole situation to really speak on it. Because, it's pretty ridiculous from the looking,
Come on, bro. You know, you're a fighter. If something's hurting you or bothering you, you know damn well you don't tell the media about it.
No comment.
You know what I mean?
Justin, I got you. Yeah. No comment. What the fuck?
Nah.
Tommy, for fuck's sake.
I don't think that.
All right.
But sometimes the UFC does hold things back. Like when fighters get hurt and stuff like that. Like sometimes they hold back information from the media and they let it go to the last minute too. So just kind of like the Cain Velasquez situation when he got pulled out of that fight with Verdun when his back was hurt. Like that whole time, I had heard that Cain Velasquez had told the UFC that he wasn't able to fight, but they acted like that nothing had happened and that he hadn't pulled out, and then waited to the last minute and let it be. You know what I'm saying? Because of the athletic commission that didn't let him fight. It's what I heard. Some rumors about.
So they're selling wolf tickets essentially because they want people to, stay interested in the card. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, that's.
I'm not going to get you to say that. But that's what I think.
But that's what I'm saying.
Chris.
They do a lot of things like that. So I don't know. Like I said, I can't speak on the situation because I don't know. Like I said, they do shady shit. So you never know what's really going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, that sucks, man. For a fighter too, it makes you look bad when you pull out late like that. Fans get pissed.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Ooh, we got a caller.
Got ourselves a caller.
We got another caller.
Yep.
Uh oh.
Hello.
Caller?
Hello.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey,
caller. What's your name, man?
Hey, this is Zach Martinez.
Hi, Zach. Where are you from?
I'm from Lake Jackson, Texas, pretty close from Alvin, where Mr. El Blanco's from.
Oh yeah, like
right,
Jackson, I know where that's at.
All right, well, you're on the line with him, man.
Awesome. All right, sir.
What's going on, man? What you up to?
Do what?
I said, what's going on, man? What you up to?
Right now, just taking a little break from work so I can hear your little live radio stream. I wanted to hear from you. Seem like an interesting fellow.
All right, man. You got any questions for me or what?
Yeah. Your last fight, the one that just happened recently, that guy, that was throwing them haymakers, I just want to know what it felt like. I know he wasn't hitting clean, but he looked like he had some power behind him. I just wanted to get your opinion on that.
Oh, hell yeah, man. This dude had power, man. Probably one of the hardest hitters I ever fought. I caught a lot of the punches on my arm. My arm was bruised up for like 2 weeks after the fight. Oh, yeah, he was throwing heavy shots.
I could imagine, damn, look like he's just throwing heat behind us.
Oh, yeah, he was.
He stayed at the end of that jab all night, though. He did.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of brings up my second question. I'm not too familiar with you, but I was also curious on about your kicking game. Do you do a lot of kicks or no?
Not really, man. I'm more of a boxer, man. I stick to my just my hands and my footwork and my angles.
Gotcha. Cool. Just curious also about it because I've been doing Taekwondo down here for the past couple of years. And with Taekwondo, obviously, kicking's mainly my main thing. I was just curious if you had a kicking game, if you're comfortable with kicks or whatnot, because like you said, you stuck to that jab with that guy last fight. And that was really the first time I've seen you fight.
Oh, okay. Nah, I don't practice too many kicks, man. I just do mostly stand-up on my boxing game.
Awesome, yeah.
I might have to add the kicks in my repertoire.
Well, kicking people's always fun, sir.
Hell yeah.
That's a quote of the night. Kicking people is always fun. I love it. That's great.
All right, caller. Well, thanks for calling in. We got to move on with this interview here. And Justin, he kind of touched on what I was going to ask you next. What was it about Zoo that surprised you? But you just said it about his punching power.
Well, man, there's a lot of things going on with that whole situation, that whole training camp, man. So, like I said, I had the change of opponents and everything. That was a big issue because I was supposed to be fighting, a ground guy, and we ended up fighting a striker. And also during the training camp is when Hurricane Harvey had hit too, and had a lot of Houston was underwater, so didn't have a lot of opportunity to train at the time. I only sparred like once during the training camp, and just was lucky to put everything together at the last moment and come out to win, really.
Now, speaking of the win, I'm sure you've gotten asked a few times because I thought it was bullshit how they called that a split decision, man. That was clear. I haven't seen a more clear fight.
Man, that's what I thought, but, it is what I'm just happy I came out with the win. Yeah. But I even saw the judge's card. It was funny because the judge who had it for Zoo or whatever, he gave the first round to Zoo. And I was like, damn, the first round was the furthest apart. Like, that was the most clear round, I thought. So, but,
Yeah, like I said,
where was the fight? Was it in California? Did somebody have glaucoma? Like that's
no, it was actually Pittsburgh. It was the Pittsburgh card, right?
Yeah, Pittsburgh. Man.
Yeah. Philly people are haters. They booed Santa Claus, all right, bro. Like that's all you gotta say. Like they don't respect nothing.
They were booing me so bad, man. It kind of took me out of my game. I ain't gonna lie, dude. I was like, man. It was tough.
No,
they were brutal
Pittsburgh
for sure.
fans are fans that would have started chanting USA, even though the two of you were from the States. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just craziness. Philly fans are terrible. I gotta say it as a Giants fan. I gotta say, Philly fans.
Yeah, but
know what's up.
The fans were booing during your Chase Sherman fight, and you beat 7 shades of shit out of that guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
so. I guess I gotta get used to the booze, man. I don't know what it is. No,
you know what it is? You gotta get used to these casual fans who all they want to see is somebody just get knocked out. They don't understand what slipping punches is. They don't understand the sweet science of boxing.
I'm excited. That was the 2 exciting ass fights. I don't know what the fuck people were looking at if they weren't entertained by that. I want to see the fight. I want to see you fight again, for real.
Well, thanks, man. Hell yeah, I appreciate that.
And get paid.
I mean, one thing I wish is
when
Sherman was putting his hands up, like towards the end of that third round, I just wish he just delivered one straight right to the bridge of his nose. That's all I was wishing.
I think I did. He ended up eating it too, man. I think I did exactly that.
I mean, and that's the other thing. You're sitting there smiling the entire time. Like, what?
Yeah.
You are just the happiest guy I've ever seen in my life, locked inside a cage with another guy who's trying to punch you in the face.
Oh, hell yeah. That shit's fun. That shit's fun, man.
That's fucking amazing. Yeah, this is gangster to the nines right here. Because there's no pretentiousness with you, sir. Like, it sounds legit. Like,
that. Common tell. Like, that's just fun, man.
Yeah, fuck, man. That's Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, I think that's how you gotta be, man, to like this job and do this shit. At the end of the day, you just gotta enjoy all aspects of it, man. I just like to live the lifestyle and be involved in it every day and come out. I get to wake up every day and train, and then come out and put a performance on, man. I got the best job. Nothing else I would want to do. So.
Yeah, you don't have to be a working stiff like the 3 of us.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Nah, but this is fun
because I'm terrible at the job. I always get fired. I can't work a regular job. I can't work a regular
call
job.
Him in a room and be like, "Listen, buddy, we're gonna have to let you go. Just don't fuck me up."
Yeah. Imagine firing Justin and then him firing off like a 3-piece and being like, "I'm out. Fuck this job anyway."
Like I quit.
Oh man, so many times. I've wanted to
That's
so
where you
many
do the
times.
firing over the phone. You just have to do it over the phone. Yeah, you don't have to
send him a text.
Exactly. Text it.
Man, you know what? I wish they would fire me like that. They fire me in the most just horrible ways, man. I wish I would fire off a 3-piece on them. They deserve that.
So what
Like
were the regular jobs that you had?
Oh, well, I was working at this machine shop, and we made like valves and stuff for the oil fields. And we're working 12-hour shifts, and it was just a day in, day out kind of grind. I ended up working the whole day. Boss comes to me at the end of the day, like 15 minutes before we leave, and he fires me. He says, I've been taking too many restroom breaks and I eat too many snacks. And he fired me.
What? A fucking 12-hour day in an oil field and shit.
For real. Yes.
And he fires you
Yo,
at the
he
end.
waited
Like,
till
man,
the
you
end.
could have let me go in the morning. I would have fucking had a day to myself.
Yo, he got you.
Yeah.
He got a day
he
out
wanted me
of
to
you.
work the whole day.
Exactly. That fuck. Oh no.
Oh, and then
That's
the reason
terrible.
behind it, I was like, oh man, you serious, man? That's why I got to write on my unemployment check. Like, fuck. Taking too many restroom
exactly.
breaks.
Reason why?
Yeah.
Too many snacks. M&Ms did me in. Like, what?
Yo.
Yeah. The guy's what are you, 6'5", 240 something pounds? Yeah, no, I'm just gonna eat a celery stick and I'll be good for 12 hours.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So I can't do it.
He's
so
a midget carrying
the
the snacks around for him. Like, Jesus,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like a little guy.
Are you allowed to say that word, Omar? I'm pretty sure Omar, that word's banned.
That's fine.
Man,
They're
we
awesome.
cross so many lines on this show. You think midget's gonna get us in trouble?
As long as Justin doesn't say it, he doesn't endorse it. I know.
Yeah, no,
these are my thoughts and my. Yeah, we're good. I got your back, Justin. I got your back. Don't let him enrapture you with any of his craziness.
So, Justin, where'd the nickname come from? El Blanco.
El Blanco, man, because everybody's always asking me my ethnicity, but I don't know what it is. I don't know who my dad is, so I just know that my mom's white, and so when people ask me what I am, what's my ethnicity, I just say white, and I was like, oh man, you're not white, and so my boxing coach, he's always like, no, you call him El Blanco, because he was Mexican, so he's like, man, call him El Blanco. And that's what he would always say. He'd walk in the gym, he'd yell out, Blanco! And
the best nicknames are the ones that take on a life of their own are the best nicknames. You don't even have to choose.
Oh, yeah. So that's just how it came about.
That's nice.
Omar?
The story behind that.
I'm just, that's fucking tremendous in terms of you're just like white, and then they're busting your chops. You're 9 feet tall, and you're a bad motherfucker. Like, I love how there are just still people out there willing to try to drop a nickname on you. Be like, yeah, really, okay, we're gonna go that way. You know what I mean? But man, fucking, you use it, you work it. I loved it. I saw it. I was like, okay, I want to hear the story behind this. It's intriguing.
Oh, yeah, and then I kind of did it as a joke, too, because I really didn't want to do a nickname at first. But then I kind of just was doing, so when I was boxing, I would do, the Confederate flag trunks, and I would come out to the country songs, and I have a mullet, and then my nickname's El Blanco, Justin the White Ledet, and it would just kind of sound pretty racist and everything, and people would kind of hate me. And that was the whole thing behind it.
Oh, my God. He's willingly bringing that on.
Yeah, so that was the kind of play behind everything.
How could you call somebody racist? It's like, I don't even know what my ethnicity is, so you really can't call you racist.
Exactly. But I was going to try to, tiptoe the line of being so racist. So that's what I was going for.
I saw one of your boxing highlights. You had the Confederate shorts on. I was looking at it kind of with the skeptical hippo eyes. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Like, hold on a second. Like, wait a minute.
But I mean, he's from Texas. I mean, Jesus Christ, that's like nothing. I've said this before. I'm working out here in Virginia, and I was out in the mountains. And I saw this house that was just covered in Confederate flags, and it was a black guy that was living there. So I'm like, okay, maybe they're not that crazy down here. I don't know.
And then they shot at him with bows and arrows, and he had to leave. Yeah. He couldn't complete that house. It's like, fuck.
Well,
Crossbow
really,
come
what
out.
I was thinking, if people thought I was racist, I'd get more fights out of it. Is what I was thinking.
Jesus
There you go.
You know,
Oh my God.
I was thinking, you know, and then if
He's like,
I
I'm
always
trying to
have
get paid.
fights, you know, I'd always have money in the bank. You know, that's what I was hoping for. So, you know.
Yeah, he's trying to be like a Conor or the Diaz brothers. If people want to hate me, give me more fights. I get it.
Oh yeah.
I get
Yo,
it.
there ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Come on.
That's a good strategy.
I mean,
Talking
where
about
it
the
comes
kings
natural, really.
in the game.
I don't think I could do the right things for people to like me, so I got to take this route.
Embrace the heel, though. Embrace
Oh
it.
man, that's
Yeah.
my kind of fighter though. I love that shit. I love when people just keep it
Beautiful.
real. I hate the front. The whole front shit. Yo, it's a fight game. You could be yourself if that's who you are.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. It is a fight game. You can be yourself. So that's the awesome thing about it. And then even better is when you get in that cage, there ain't no line in there. You know,
Yeah.
all that shit talking you did, it goes out the window. It's you and that other person, man. So, hell yeah, that's what I love about the game.
Well, see, this is one of the two shit talkers that I will actually enjoy having on this show, is Justin, and if we ever get Chael on the show. Other than that, I am not a fan of the shit talk.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. It's the fight game. Without that shit, that you just want to see a bunch of guys shake hands and fight. Come on, let's see some fucking
In their underwear.
real shit.
That's what's
Real
crazy. Like,
shit.
I want to see some animosity and heat behind it, man. I want to see El Blanco talk
I'm all
shit to
for the
somebody.
respect, but
Yeah.
I like to see people keep it real. That's just how I am.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Justin's got shit to say too. Justin can back it up as well. Like, hey, check out my highlight reel. You got a problem with something I'm saying? All right, line up and get this fade. Right, go fuck it.
Yeah, but I don't think Justin's gonna, give the guy the middle finger if he's losing the fight. I think Justin's focused on winning the fight.
No, just choke him.
That's the difference.
Or knock him
Man,
out.
I don't know. I think when you're
Justin
losing, I
and
think
Nate.
that's the time to taunt the best. Taunt the most.
See, boom.
Yeah,
Yo,
think so?
check him. Justin, check him, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I've had to listen to this all
That's what
all
I'm
year.
thinking.
He's hating on the Diaz brothers right now because he knows I'm a big fan. That's where he's going with that. So fuck him. Yeah.
Well, I mean, apparently, Justin, unless the UFC is just making it up, they're saying that you're a huge fan of the Diaz brothers too, because that's, for some reason, that's all John Anik talked about. It was either your first fight or your last fight was how much of a Diaz fan you were.
Yeah, for sure, man. I remember, the first MMA fight I ever saw was a Nick Diaz fight, and that's really what, I was training at the time, and I was like, man, that's what fighting's about, and that was really the first, little spark I had for fighting. So after I saw him and he was doing the fucking, his thing, I was like, man, that's something I got to do too. I got to get in there too. So yeah, I'm definitely a huge fans of the Diaz brothers for sure.
So how long have you been training jiu-jitsu?
About 8 years now. 8 years.
What are you,
Shows.
brown belt, purple belt?
A blue belt. I've been a blue belt for 7 years now.
Hey, me too. Don't feel bad. So is Omar.
Yeah, I've been a blue belt for fucking ever, but I think you're not a blue belt though, if you get my meaning. I've seen your handiwork in an MMA.
Yeah, you're
come
probably
on.
you're probably you like training no gi, right?
Yeah.
Don't fucking grab me. Get off my fucking coat.
It's like, here's when you're a blue belt and you get to punch people in the face. At the same time, you're automatically better than a blue belt if you're a fucking pro boxer. That's just simple.
He's
Some
catching
schools are-
subs. Exactly.
Some schools are weird like that. You're like Eddie Bravo. If you were to train at 10th Planet, being at the skill that you are, Eddie Bravo will give you a belt even if you don't train in the gi. It's just some schools are different. You're at a Gracie school, so they probably won't promote you unless you're rolling in a gi all the time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
He'll get heavyweight gold.
Well-
The one belt he'll get is the heavyweight belt, and he'll come back and be like, "Yep, still a blue belt though." Yo, that's crazy.
Oh
to me.
man. Yeah.
Yo.
What about? We're talking about jiu-jitsu. Do you do any super fights? Just do submission events, things like that.
Man, I haven't been approached about it, but I think that'd be pretty cool, man. That's something I'd like to do.
It's because of the blue belt. That's why.
I think that maybe because Because it's dangerous.
I'm not even trying to be funny.
To put your name on the line against the blue belt, and you're probably going to end up getting choked out.
Yeah, I think honestly that'd be more embarrassing. Put my name on the belt as a blue belt and get choked out by a blue belt. So yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. But like these fight to wins that like they're on like the the pay-per-view and stuff like that. The lowest belt they start at is purple. That's why I was just saying that.
Yeah,
that's the lowest belt they start at.
I'd fight higher for sure. That'd be no problem.
Well, I'm sure you would. You don't have 6 submission wins for nothing. You know what I mean? In the heavyweight division, I'm sure it's got to be so much harder to submit a heavyweight just because of how strong you guys are.
I mean, that's why jiu-jitsu is a gentle art, though. Doesn't matter how big you are. It's all about technique.
Tommy, he just schooled you in your own shit, bro.
Oh, no.
He's right. No, he's 100% right.
100%.
So.
It's made for small people.
Yeah. Or
but that is
like
crazy.
Me,
when you get a big ass dude that could fucking roll, the scariest thing on the planet to me.
Oh man, like did y'all see how Verdum did Walt Harris? That was nasty groundwork by Verdum, man.
He did him dirty. That was bad.
So,
Verdum was mad.
Verdum's on a planet of his own.
Yeah, that's on another level right there.
Yeah, it's Planet Maricon, apparently, right? Like, is that the planet he's trying to...
You went there. You
said
it.
It hilarious.
Yeah, of course I'm going to say it. I'm talking to Blanco. I gotta...
Ferguson fucking would have got them paws right quick. He didn't want no fucking sauce with Verdum.
Ferguson would have carved out the staff from Kevin Lee's chest and thrown it at Verdum's mouth.
He had no shot if that went down right there. That shit would have been quick.
It would have been...
But you see, the funny thing with Verdum, let's say you were to get a fight with Verdum, he would stand with you because that's what he does. He gets a stand-up fighter. He wants to stand with him. He doesn't take it.
Get knocked out.
Right to the ground right away.
That's fine.
I respect that
to
a degree. That's why I like the Diaz brothers because they could fucking choke people out, but they, it's a fight.
Yeah.
When you feel something like, oh shit, I'm hurt, you go to what you know. A lot of people are like that. I respect when people don't do that.
For sure. So
what was when you fought Godbeer? Did you just feel like I think I'm just going to take him down and just submit him instead of stand with him? What was that the game plan?
Nah, man, I don't know. Sometimes you get a wild hair up your ass. It was funny because when I was in there, I felt like when we had went to the cage, I thought we had clinched against the cage, and that we had been there for like 15 seconds, and so I kind of got like, I was like, fuck it, I'll go for the takedown. But then when I went back and looked at the film, we never even clinched. I just went for a combination and went straight for the takedown. So I don't know. I guess I was just whacked out in there that fight. Got lucky.
There it is. It's better to be lucky.
Man, for real, I don't know what's
even
going on.
Be lucky. I don't even think he even attempted to.
Yeah, but it's still got to be like, got to still.
I mean, it was perfect. Nah, yeah, it was. It was crazy. 'Cause I've really been working my wrestling lately, and definitely didn't think I was gonna, go to that at that point in time, and for it to work out and everything go good. Shit, I was happy with that. So shit, I'll take it.
So now with Zoo, you weren't thinking takedown at all, were you?
Man, not really. I don't know, man. Just didn't feel it. Didn't feel it in there. I know that he was coming from Henzo's academy or whatever from Philly, and he was. I know he was into judo and stuff, so I didn't know how good his takedown defense would be. Then I just didn't want to get on the inside and catch one of those bombs coming in too. So a lot of things going in my head in there,
Yeah, I mean that's what he's known for. He had a pretty tough cut too on short notice like that. I think he was like 278 when he got the call.
Oh, he was? Man, no,
yeah.
Because I was thinking, man, he felt strong in there too, because he ran into me a couple of times. I was like, God damn, like Yeah, he's a big dude, you
he
know.
was a big motherfucker, yo. He really was.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, he
man.
was 268 when the UFC called him, or 278.
I didn't know
And
much
he
about
cut
him. I
down
just seen him
265.
fight on the Contender Series, and he had some power in that shit. Fucking ruined that guy that he fought.
Oh yeah, see that was the thing. Like, you know, a lot of people just kind of like looking at how he looked and just like kind of talking shit, but you go back and look at his fights, and he was knocking them guys out cold, you know. So,
yeah, for real.
You know, it wasn't like he was dropping guys and then going on top. No, he was knocking them guys out cold. So, big difference.
Well, yeah, sometimes it's nice to be big.
Yeah.
You know. Sometimes
You know,
it's
in the
nice to be
heavyweight
big.
division, being all muscle bound and big, that's not really going to get you that far, I don't think. I don't really see that many guys that are really huge. You know, you have too much muscle.
I wanted to ask you this. That, you know, at your size, you know, for kind of an undersized heavyweight, how come you haven't thought to light heavyweight? Do you just not want to cut weight? Just be at the weight that you're at and do what you got to do?
Hell yeah. I'm fat, and I like eating.
You're fat. Wait, you're fat.
Yeah, I mean, man, that's a big cut. I mean, because I walk around like 235, 240. I mean, that's still 30 pounds, 35 pounds. I mean, that's a lot.
That's a big fucking cut. I mean,
Yeah.
it would suck
It's
also
like
to like walk. You could probably walk around at like 225 if you wanted to diet, but then that sucks. It's like, you know, like you really
exactly. I'm already dieting, you know. Yeah, so
got to change shit up.
I don't
So
know. It's been up in the air, but it's so hard, you know. And then like, and then they want you to fly to these places that you've never been to. You know, you don't know what stores or what food is around. Not all these places have like Whole Foods and stuff. And then they put you in these hotels. The hotels don't even, or you know, these rooms don't even have kitchens. Like, how are you supposed to cut weight? You can't even cook your food and stuff. You know what I mean? So I couldn't imagine trying to cut weight on the road like these other guys.
What about another
do,
country?
So.
Like fighting in another country, having to cut weight is probably a fucking.
Oh, exactly. And then like, cause like when I fought in Ireland, like they process their food different. Like all their stuff is processed different. So like the first like 3 or 4 days, like that stuff just running through you. You're just running to the restroom back and forth, you know. So yeah, I couldn't imagine that. So that's another big thing is the traveling aspect too and the cutting weight. So
Justin, Dana White comes up to you. Says, listen, man.
I was gonna ask the same shit. I know.
I'm gonna pay
you.
Oh,
if he got
big
money.
I'm gonna pay you big money.
That's what I'm waiting on. That's what I'm waiting on.
If you drop to the light heavyweight division. And
name
pick
one.
The fighter that you want to
fight.
Gohan
Saki at light heavyweight. Gohan Saki at light heavyweight.
Yeah, we got a name.
You want to fight Gohan Saki, huh?
I would love
to
see
see
that
that
shit.
Woo! Yeah, pay me some money for that. Hell yeah.
And a winner take all, right? So you get paid what he gets paid to bring in, right? You want that Gohan Saki money. Let's get him. Let's get Justin.
Oh man, we're getting fight of the night for sure. We're getting fight of the night for sure.
Saying? Wait, is that what you're saying? Let's start tweeting that out to Dana White, Justin Ledet, Gohan Saki at
get some
at
green,
light heavyweight. Should we start tweeting that?
Man, see, but there's a problem with that because I just signed a new 4-fight contract, and the contract I just signed that ain't Gohan Saki money, so Dana White needs to up my pay before that goes in. That's the only thing.
I like it.
That's the thing because what you said is Dana White comes with some money. That was the first thing you said, so I was like, oh okay, yeah. If Dana White comes with some money,
be for real. No, you're right.
But if Dana White, because that would be the first thing to get me to 205. Okay. If you want to pay me some money so I can get Mike Dolce in my camp, of course, you know.
No, Mike Dolce. You got to get nutrition in your camp. Lou
George Lockhart. I'll get somebody.
Lou Giordano. Hey, listen, Lou Giordano got Johnny Hendricks to make weight in the beginning. He was the one who got Johnny Hendricks to make weight. If anybody can make you make weight, this guy can, and do it healthy.
Who does Cormier? Who does Cormier have? Because even Cormier was in the 240s walking around at heavyweight.
I don't know who
sadness. He just has sadness helping him cut weight. Because you know that man loves to eat.
Cormier's been doing that shit his whole life.
Sucks.
He wrestled his whole life. He's probably cutting weight like it's no problem for him.
He almost died in China, so he's trying to cut weight the right way now.
So you're telling me he knows what not
to
to do? He was the one
to not die?
Fucking tiramisu the week of. Fucking bugging.
Yo.
You know, that's a fight I wouldn't actually mind seeing at heavy if he decides to come up to heavyweight is you and DC.
So DC can get knocked out,
or even go down.
Rumble at heavyweight.
Oh, that'd be nice too. That'd be very nice. Man, that'd be a tough one though. That'd be a very tough one, man. Rumble's power at heavyweight still ain't nothing to mess with for sure. So.
Well, he is talking about coming back and coming at heavyweight. I don't know how real that is.
I feel like that division.
The weed business didn't make money. I'm shocked, man. The weed business didn't pan out as a good retirement in a state that's not legal. Who would have thought, right? Yo, come on.
I think the heavyweight division is wide open right now. It's starving.
I was about
for
to say
that. That shit.
I'm thinking, man, he might be in top 10 even at the heavyweight.
I think absolutely.
I think Randy Couture is still
you got
in the top 10.
He's got to win over Arlovsky at heavyweight in his career.
I actually saw that fight. That was in World Series of Fighting. That was a badass fight right there.
Yeah,
he actually broke Arlovsky's his jaw.
Arlovsky finished the fight. That was a badass fight. It really was.
Yeah. Oh, because they got that Russian guy Olenek in top 10 right now, and that Russian dude Tabira. Man, and Anthony Johnson give it to both of those guys for sure.
Yeah. What about
we think we're deep
in it. You think Justin Ledet will give it to both of those guys? We're just trying to get.
I think he would.
Oh, for sure. I think so.
Hey, you talk about somebody deep in the fight game. Justin, you want a job? You want to come on a podcast? Because we're looking to replace Chris there. You want a job?
Oh, wow.
Really, a job?
Yo, we talked about jobs.
How much are you paying me right now? I don't get paid. You're going to pay him? The fuck is going on
here? We've been saving money for just such an opportunity. Justin, let's talk off here. We got you. No,
okay. We'll put a couple episodes together. We'll work out a deal.
I like it.
Hey, you come on once a week. You talk some shit.
Exactly. You get that Gokhan Saki money. You just talk all you got to do is generate the upsell because the body of work speaks for itself. Holy shit, right? Come on, guy. What does this guy got to do? They better be throwing sacks. They better be backing up the Brinks truck. You know why? Because the star, power is sorely needed at either heavyweight or light heavyweight. I don't want to keep throwing that around. It doesn't sound like you want to make the cut. So let's do heavyweight. Need some new fresh blood. It does, man. And you're killing people. You're putting on great fights.
I think that they fast track a lot of heavyweights right now because the top five all fought each other 3 times. You know they need
and they're all
guys
700 years old. All right, they're all vampires that are just really they've been here for a while. You know, we need some young folks. We need some young folks in here. Fuck, man.
So why the trip to Portland?
Just needed a change of scenery, and I thought a change of teams would be good, and just to get out, see the world. I don't got really any family or anything holding me in Houston, and I thought it'd be awesome to go out there. So
are you an Astros fan?
No, I really don't watch many sports.
That's okay, because if you were an Astros fan, we might have to cut this interview short.
We're Yankee fans over here. We just got knocked out.
Oh, really? Oh, man.
Wait a minute. So you were a basketball player, and you don't really follow many sports?
Nah, man. I don't even watch much fighting, really. That's the crazy thing.
You just named the top fighters in World Series of Fighting, and you just told us that you don't watch. We don't even know the top fighters.
I call
in
bullshit.
World Series
I
of Fighting.
Completely call bullshit. Justin's like, yo, I want people to sleep on me. I don't know nothing about nobody. You know, somebody can try to give me the Darren Till. and then I'm gonna fuck him up. Like that's what it sounds, Justin. He's trying to spin a web and then just get money
man,
to fall in his lap. 100%.
Nah, I'm just a little rookie,
100%.
man. I just started fighting just a couple years ago, man.
Yeah, okay. Yo, you got scalps on the wall, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Yo, you got scalps on the wall, my man.
You're not selling
here.
us any wolf tickets, pal.
Yeah. All right. I feel like he's trying to sell me a
buying...
timeshare in like a swamp. He's like, yeah, come on, man. It's good. You just drain it a little bit. You'll be fine.
Fucking nuts.
So, you mentioned Hurricane Harvey and everything. How's everything been going for you out there, man? Are you guys trying to get back to normal as much as you can after all that?
Yeah, for the most part it is, I really didn't lose much in the storm, but I just had a couple, training partners and a couple trainers that did, and, they're doing the best they can with their families and everything. They're getting helped out, by the community and also, the government organization. So it's going as good as it can. Definitely a positive outlook on everything.
Yeah, it must have been crazy. All that's going on, and you're on a flight going to Philly. You get off the plane, then you find out the guy that you were supposed to fight isn't fighting.
Yeah, and that was, I was like, man, he better have a fucking good excuse, because if anybody had a good excuse, it was fucking me. Shit, fucking trapped in the house for fucking 5 days, flooded in. So, but yeah, that was crazy. Shit, I'm like, dude, I'm getting on this plane because y'all better get a fighter because I need to get paid. So, I'm getting on this flight. And put anybody you want on the contract and just let's get a fight going.
Yeah, that's one of those things that sucks. Like, you would have flown out there, you wouldn't have an opponent, and then you don't get paid. That's one of those things where, we've talked about a fighters union before, and a fighters union is perfect in a situation like that where it's something that you can't control. You should still get something, considering that you were there, ready to go.
Yeah, for sure.
You wouldn't have gotten
paid.
paid.
You shouldn't even need a fighters union for the UFC to fucking come through on something like that.
Stop. Are we trying to sink this young man's career here? Let's not bring up, come on.
True.
In this
We're
entire
not
interview,
bumping him.
I'm not making him say shit.
No, I got you.
We're not bumping him. Pay their fighters if somebody pulls out the week of the fight. Shit, man.
Fucking, don't let him.
Oh, no, I like the hand that feeds me all the time. I don't care.
We are not a UFC affiliated show. If you can remember in our earlier days, the UFC denied us a guest that we had on already. So we're not a UFC affiliated show. We talk shit. That's what we do here.
I'm only in the UFC by default. They just offered me the most money at the time.
There you go.
Mercenary. I like it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like a Ronin.
He's better off. Like, where's he gonna go?
It's like David
Carradine. Can you name me one heavyweight in Bellator other than
Roy Nelson?
Yeah, other than the other heavy bag with eyeballs next to Mark Hunt.
Oh no! Jesus Christ!
I mean, it is prize fighting. You're gonna go for the most fucking money. It's in the name right there. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and apparently, but look at what, being a company man could potentially get you, paging Donald Cerrone. That poor guy's career, somebody, in terms of mismanagement, I don't know what's going on, but Jesus, there's something to be said for being game, and then something, for fuck's sake,
Did you watch those fights this past weekend, Justin?
Man, I did watch them. This was a good card this past weekend. I also watched that Bellator card this past weekend, too. That was actually good.
How about that chick?
You don't watch many fights, though, right? Right, Justin? Yeah, okay, bro.
Yeah, right?
Completely.
I just so happened to be out at the time.
Yeah, okay.
That girl's
but I had to check out that Heather Hardy chick. I had to check her out.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier. See, now, there's the difference in training for fights. Now you're a boxer, but you don't use that shoulder roll defense in MMA because it doesn't work, and it was proven
can't say
in
it
her
doesn't
fight.
work. You just got to incorporate it in different fucking.
Well, bro, it doesn't work when you're getting kicked in the fucking face.
Clearly. I mean, that's.
I don't really use
the
shoulder
rolling. You know, I don't.
Yeah, I really don't shoulder roll.
Or going into a Philly shell style fucking defense.
He shoulder rolls at the club, but that's about it. I've seen him. He gets lit at a fucking discotheque. All right, he jumps up and down a couple times. You know, gets the ladies all involved.
Discotheque? What fucking year is it?
Fuck out of here. Jesus.
It's the 80s.
Exactly.
Right?
I'm telling you. When weed was more stems than anything else. The good old days.
So did you follow her boxing career, Justin?
No, I actually barely heard about her. Actually, when I saw the weigh-in pig, and that's when I had to, read up on her.
Yeah.
But
why?
Notice yeah.
Why?
She was looking very nice on her weigh-in pig.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's like a reverse before and after, right? It's like a reverse before and after. It's like, yo.
But yeah, it's research on her boxing career, and that's pretty nice. But her fight with that chick just shows you that that boxing and MMA are really two different things, and you got to be able, and it takes time to cross over to the awkwardness and the different things that MMA fighters do. I think that she's only probably been training with MMA, kicking and stuff, probably for a couple years now. But give her, 4, 5, 6 years of standing with, kickboxers and stuff like that, she'll be doing a lot better. So it just takes time to translate that boxing into the MMA.
Yeah, so would you say that, it's harder for somebody to come from boxing to MMA or MMA to boxing? I think it's harder to jump into MMA.
I think they both have. I would have to say the hardest would be from MMA to boxing. Would definitely have to be the hardest because, of course, you're not going to have the skills, of the boxers. But the boxers coming over to the MMA, just like when I was telling people, like with the Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, it takes us, it takes me a lot longer to figure out MMA fighters because they don't do the same things as boxers. They do the exact opposite. They're doing the wrong thing. They're all off rhythm, off key. They don't even know what they're doing half the time. They're flailing, kicks, doing whatever, and it takes a lot longer to figure them out than it does, a boxer that what they're going to do, So it just takes time to convert that boxing over.
Well, you also can't take the back in boxing or hammer fist in boxing.
Oh, man, dude.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
He's talking shit about Conor and Floyd
right
now. I know
he's throwing backward shade. And Justin's like, why would you say that? Like, why would you ask me that? Like, you're being polite, Justin. I could tell. But you're like, yo, that was some weak questions right there. Like, oh, God.
Nah. I just got I don't know, that Conor and Mayweather, it just did nothing for me. Because, it was like the Conor people, they still were on his nuts afterwards. And it was just like, okay, there's no satisfaction.
That's calling me out.
Nope.
It was the fighting equivalent of blue balls.
I'll let you stew. You stew since you were the only person on the show that actually thought Conor was going to win.
First of all, here's the thing.
Oh, boy.
I'm not going to sit here and act like I really thought Conor would win, but when you make a prediction, you got to stick with that shit. And I wanted Conor to win, so I'm not going to predict against him.
He's hedging his bet, Omar.
I'm not hedging shit, man. I fucking, I made a prediction. You stick with it, and it's a tough prediction. You go out on a limb like that, you're risking a lot. You risk looking like a fucking idiot, but you got to do what you got to do. I was rooting for Conor and predicting him to win.
But I think that's what a lot of people do too. They pick who they want to win. So I understand that too. Who you want to win, because I get caught up in that too. I know who I want to win, but I know. Because I've had to eat, like you said, I've had to eat crow too, Like when Canelo fought Chavez, I wanted Chavez to win so bad, but I knew he was going to get smoked by Canelo, but I still bet the money and lost money.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something, Justin. Do you think Floyd carried him those first 5 or 6 rounds?
I think he was just figuring out how awkward this motherfucker was. That's what I do with most MMA fighters. When I fight him, I'm trying to figure this dumbass, out. I don't even know what he's doing. He came out there.
Wait a minute. Trying to figure him out. Your first fight, you were putting your jab in dude's face like 900 times in the first round.
I mean, that's because he wasn't.
I'll tell you what, the jab is a good way to figure someone out.
Hell yeah, but with Chase Sherman, when he had that big ass head, I mean, I couldn't miss that shit. He didn't move it, so
no,
it wasn't much to figure out. But when you got Conor McGregor coming out squatted in like a karate fucking stance, waving his hands and switching stances, it's a little bit more weird.
Yeah, Sherman looked like one of those punch me clowns when you were hitting him, just like boom, and he came back, boom, hit him again, boom, hit him again.
Oh,
motherfucker could take a shot though.
Yeah, he can. Oh yeah, but that's gonna be his whole career. His whole career is just gonna be a rock'em sock'em robot, just with like that Rashad Cutler fight he had and everything.
Yeah,
he
that's why
looks
they'll keep throwing him bones.
That's
the
what he
UFC
looks like.
won't care, right? Like they'll just keep putting him in there. And then they'll be shocked when,
Yeah, but then they'll pull Mark Hunt from a fight because they care about fighter health, and then they'll fucking
100%.
Oh, but
Sherman hasn't had an entire
popular
career of getting hit in the face like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
that
he's
is
in the
true.
UFC for a reason. Mark Hunt was in the UFC by default once Pride got sold. Mark Hunt wouldn't leave. There's a difference.
Just stop talking shit, bro.
No, it wasn't exactly that.
Oh, we got Kareem. Kareem's in the building. My man.
He wasn't.
I heard
Kareem?
Majestic fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Kareem? You're on with Justin Ledet.
Oh, hey man, what's going on?
What's up? Who's this?
This is Kareem.
Choppy.
He usually has a weekly segment on the show, the Kareem 15. But since we have you on tonight, you're on with Kareem, so it's the Kareem and Justin show.
Okay.
I'm just enjoying the interview and the new info he's laying on us.
Okay, cool.
So what's been going on, Kareem? We haven't heard from you in a while.
Just dumbass work, trying to keep up on fights, watching what's going on with all of this nonsense, divisions getting held up, everything else.
Every time Kareem comes on, he talks about a division getting held up.
It's true. There's like, dude, Bisping versus GSP, really? Who's left for Demetrius? DC just got given a belt he might not fight and defend because he might go up to heavyweight. I mean...
And we have DC's first opponent on the phone right now.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
oh man, DC's really coming back up to heavyweight? I didn't know that.
That was the talks. Like when he first lost, that was the
but now he's the champ. He just got the belt back. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but I heard he didn't feel too good about that.
Yeah, until he gets that paycheck.
Man, I was gonna say, man, the UFC, man, they need to start paying me some more money so I can actually start, fighting some good people. They're fucking holding me back by their checkbook. Their checkbook is holding me back. I fucking hate that shit.
Oh my God!
You got to look at it this way, man. Your last fight, you did fight the champ of another organization, so it's starting to get there for you. CFFC is not, CFFC is nothing to snub, your nose at when you look at some of the guys that have come out of there. Aljamain coming out of there, and Zoo's their heavyweight champ, and Justin handily beat their heavyweight champ despite what the judges' decisions were. So that's one way to look at it. You're getting up there.
think the heavyweight division's there for the taking. I've said it a bunch of times.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You gotta start calling out names, man. Come on, start calling out
but like he
names.
just said, it's all about the money, man. He's not going to start calling out names in the top 10 if he's not getting paid to fight them. Got to wait until an injury happens and the UFC calls him. That's how you know.
You know what?
All right,
maybe he just needs to, if you just pick one name and knock that guy's head off, like make a statement, prove a point. Just like Warren's got a glass jaw, so there's that.
Well, he said he'd fight Gokhan Saki for the right money.
At 205, yeah. That'd be a good one.
Maybe he'll come up to heavyweight.
That wouldn't be a good look for him.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, just like Chris keeps saying, it's definitely there for the taking. Yeah, we got.
I have a few names, but I don't want to start, naming names you're not looking to fight until like April or May. A lot could happen between now and then.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. See, right now I'm just gonna fight who the UFC throws at me, go through probably like another contract, and then focus on a big name after that. After this next contract, actually ask for some money and then go after a big name. That's what I feel like is the right business move. If I was my manager, you got to think that way.
All right. Well, Justin, this is the point of the interview where we give you the floor. Throw out your social media. I know you said that you're not looking to fight until sometime next year, but give all your fans something to cling on to here and promote yourself, brother.
Oh man, put me on the spot. I'm horrible on the spot. Check me out. Check me on Twitter, Justin Ledet MMA. Instagram, Ledet_Justin. Man, just check me out on Facebook, Justin Ledet. That's it, man. Big shout out to all my training partners, SBA, Gracie Barr.
All right, man. Well, listen, thank you so much for coming on. We know you were training before you came on here tonight, and good luck on your move out to Portland, and we're definitely going to keep in touch with you and have you on here when you're ready to announce your next fight, man.
All right, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Have a good night, man.
Awesome. Thanks
a lot.
Good night. Good one.
All right. Bye.
Oh, man. Dude, he was a lot of fun. He was a lot of fun.
Such a great interview. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
They need to get him on the mic more in the UFC, in my opinion. Like, I feel like he got an easy style on the mic.
UFC's afraid of
Probably.
that shit.
In terms of what? Just him saying it how it is? Just like, yo.
Yeah, he just,
well, no,
when people keep it real, they shy away from that until they don't.
No,
true.
And all of a sudden you're...
When he had his first fight, and, all the fans were booing him, even after, like I said before, he beat 7 shades of absolute shit out of Sherman. He was saying, you guys are booing, whatever. This is boxing. Because he wasn't just staying in the pocket. He was hitting him with combinations, moving on the outside, and getting away. That's boxing. That's boxing. He's not bad on the mic at all. So I hope the UFC starts giving him some actual names. There's a lot of Zoo was. Yeah, like you kept saying, Chris. The heavyweight division is so wide open. It's like a 10-year-old's legs when you're around. It's just wide open. It's unbelievable.
Oh, hitting low.
Man, this shit don't ever fucking stop.
Nope. It's been a year, and it's going to be years upon years of it until you actually get married to someone your own age.
I mean, that's not going to happen. I could guarantee you that. I'm not marrying.
Fucking Freddy Krueger over here.
The night
Is it 10:30
stalker.
yet? Shit's about to hit the fan right now.
It's getting there.
It's getting
there.
Yeah.
So let's reel it in and talk about how amazing this year has been, man.
Yeah, Kareem, I'm so glad you called in. I mean, Kareem came in probably around the middle of this year. I mean, we mentioned, Carl before when we started out. We had Eddie Gordon on our third episode.
Yeah.
Well, we were just really small, like fucking minute in the podcasting game. But, I mean, look at the guys that we've had on here this year. I mean, Aljamain Sterling, before his Henan Barao fight, at the time he was number 8 ranked in the world on our humble podcast. Chris joined the ranks and really helped make this show extremely fun. Omar keeps the wheels turning constantly with the technical shit. And
big shout out to Trish, the boss, boss lady.
Big shout out to Trish and 2 Minute Warning Sports
Homegirl.
for keeping the lights on here.
My spirit animal.
Trish is your spirit animal? A human is your spirit animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to take that one.
Figure of speech, bro. Like I'm not acting.
Yeah, I know. We
fucking...
know you're about as sharp as a fucking bowling ball. We know.
Yeah,
we know.
Today, I don't know.
That wasn't funny the first.
Today.
That wasn't funny the first 30 times you said it, Tommy.
It was funny now.
That was funny. That was funny. But
no, I mean, what a year, guys. I mean, we are nowhere near done. We're going to be coming harder and faster this coming year. I mean,
well,
got him.
Reframe.
Boom. You're gonna be
coming harder and faster on the anal rain dances. That's where we're going.
10:31, like a fucking clockwork. 10:31. Hey guys, we're gonna be coming harder and faster than you've ever felt. Jesus, we're gonna
there's
blow
no
your
way
back
I was
out.
letting that go without saying something.
All jokes aside, you guys really
no
killed it
face
this year.
is safe. That's for sure.
Dope.
Thank you, Kareem. Nah, dude, you're a big part of it, dude. I'm telling you, you come in, you set us straight, you let us know what's up, you tell us what time it is.
Drop some stoic knowledge on the podcast, Kareem. Like
he does.
Fuck this heavyweight division being held out.
Every phone call, if the UFC is a sinking ship, or what was the other one, Chris?
Hey, listen,
you're holding up a division.
Yeah, like
Kareem went to Rivoli 7 times to meet Nick Diaz, ladies and gentlemen. 7 times.
It's fucked up, man.
Met him and didn't even take
Nick
a picture of the Pride Rules fucking podcast shirt.
First
Nick
of all,
owes him like a meet and greet.
I believe I got him to sign the Pride Rules shirt, and I was talking to him about it, but his brain
you didn't tell us that. You didn't tell us that.
Yeah, it was. He signed the shirt, which I was going to get up and do pictures. Like I was trying to get him to do pictures, but he wasn't there. Nick's cool. I guess he's distracted or something. His men they were kind of rushing people through. You had
he was there, but mentally he wasn't there. I think that's what. Chris
I think there was there was a lot there were a lot of casuals. You had a few guys that were oh man, really into the sport, and then brought kids that maybe they wanted to get into it, and then chicks that might have seen, because Nick's all over the place with you look at his Instagram with some of the stuff he posts on and responds to. So I don't know. It just didn't seem like a whole lot of people were there, in force, they might have been if it was, I don't know, a dispensary.
Well, bro, you need to take a picture of the signed shirt so we can put it on our banner, for Christ's sakes.
I'm going to get it up. I'm going to get it up there and try and get the autograph picture you threw up. Get all of that stuff up and get it smacked up.
We don't care about the autograph picture. Fuck that. He signed the goddamn podcast shirt.
Fuck that. Okay. I can't. Tommy's on one right now. No. You don't understand, dog. We need to get the podcast.
He signed a fucking shirt.
I might have a picture of him in the process of signing the shirt as well.
Oh, you see?
Cool, a picture of Nick
that
and.
We need here.
Why is this in your attic right now, Kareem? That's what I want to know.
Right?
Bro, I got your back. But fuck, man. Why are you holding? What? Is this for negotiations? For yo, my contract's coming up. I got photos of Nick Diaz. I'm not even sure. What's the Kareem 20? Let's say you make it to Kareem 20, so there's no misunderstanding. So like what?
I know why not. I mean,
Bro.
I know Kareem's been going through a lot lately, so I understand.
Yeah, he's been
why he
dicking mad bitches down. That's what he's been doing. This guy,
no, like
pipe,
Kareem and I, we got that understanding. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand, brother.
Killing bitches.
But you need to get that fucking shit. Those pictures sent to us like ASAP.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna get the little break away
Yeah.
from work. I'll get them out.
And before we begin to wrap up, I just want to throw out two of the best quotes of this year. The first one was my man Omar with John Jones knocked the hearing back into Matt Hamill in their fight. I mean, that was amazing.
Oh, bro.
And my
Near
man
and dear to
Chris,
my heart.
Yes. Well, my man Chris threw out a line that probably should have got him arrested, which was, if her age is on the clock, then she's ready for the cock.
Whoa.
Yo.
I feel dirty just having heard that.
So I just got 2
funny?
years out of that. I'm moving on up.
No.
At the beginning of the show,
Yo,
I was only
God.
banging 10-year-olds.
That's true. No, you are. The show, he's feeling magnanimous. But what I love is that you probably said that really, really one of your like low side comments. Like, it seems like you're talking to somebody in the room. You just kind of like sneak it in there. But Tommy was all over that. Tommy was like,
I didn't actually say that, you piece of shit.
Hey guys, I got a quick joke for you before we begin the wrap up. Before we begin the wrap up, I got a great joke for you. I was thinking of this today, and I figure now is the best time to say it. So, what's the difference between a silver medalist and Chris?
Oh no, I don't know. You're gonna get the buzzer if this isn't funny, Tommy.
They both came in a little behind.
Oh no.
I knew what he was going to do there.
Yo.
Don't hate me because you ain't
Classy as ever.
No, I was.
Don't hate me
What I was
because you
gonna
ain't
say
me.
was, yeah, no, that's for sure, Chris. He's out there being like, yo, fly the flag for everybody that can't do that. But I was gonna give him props for his fucking Mark Hunt standing outside with a sign that says "Punch me for $5."
Which Mike I want to get to an awesome meme.
Yo, shout out to him. He's been supporting us from day one. Shout out to Mike, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to everybody.
Shout out to
everybody.
Jency, my fucking arch rival. Besides
Your
Tommy,
future wife? Your next
me and
ex-wife?
Jency be
That's
going
what that
hard
sounds
in the
like.
paint, beefing. Every single thread that I fucking, every post that I make on social media, she's coming at me.
Yes,
He's back in the Ninja Down.
It's so weird when we agree on something.
Yeah, man.
Weird.
I mean, thank you to Cade Side Submissions and
shout out to
Fighter
Kristen,
the Writer.
My
shout out
girl
to
there
Kristen,
helping out with
who runs our website.
Exactly.
Tyler
2-minute warning. Yeah, 2-minute warning. Who's putting us on the air? Shout out to Mike Wacker at Madama Jiu-Jitsu or at Black Hole Jiu-Jitsu. We got to get Mike back on here for a better show.
Hopefully, thank you. I got to convince him, or else he's gonna beat me up again.
Yeah, no, it's good. We're gonna get Mike back on here to talk some jiu-jitsu, and hopefully we can get Rob Kahn on here to kind of bury the hatchet.
I've
been talking to Eddie. He's actually got a book coming out pretty soon, so we're gonna get Eddie on here to talk about his soon-to-be bestseller. We're gonna have a big year coming up for you Pride Rules fans. Trust me, we're gonna be getting some bigger names on here.
Diana's got a fight coming up soon too, which will be announced shortly.
That's right.
Shout out to Diana.
That's right.
Shout out to Diana.
No, shout out to all of our guests, man. Like for believing in us.
Yeah.
We're getting this thing
Diana.
off the ground.
Big shout out to Diana though.
100%. I agree.
Huge shout out.
I want to give my big shout out to her on your behalf, Chris. I got your back. I got you.
Shit.
Right, I'm wingman.
I mean, this is one of those shows I wish can go on for 3 hours, just for us to reminisce on the entire year.
Maybe we'll hit that on Wednesday if we do that. I don't know. I got a lot of homework. But
Yeah, well, then you just don't have to be on it then, because Omar's in the States.
That's true. I'm in the great state of New York.
I don't know, man. It's going to be tough this week, but we'll...
Yeah, that's okay. I know. It's probably back to school night, and that's just a perfect place for you to pick up chicks.
Oh, no, he's having a trunk and treat at his house.
Yeah,
trunk or treat.
He's luring them in.
Yeah.
All us freshmen are going.
Oh.
Yeah,
oh
Halloween's
God.
his favorite. You know why Halloween's is Chris's favorite holiday? Because it's fucking special delivery. That's why.
No, Jesus. I thought it was because he could dress up like a younger guy.
Swing and a miss, Tommy. Swing and a miss. Told you he wasn't that funny, folks.
Was that a swing and a miss? But you know what? I've hit.
Yeah,
I've
the
hit
board
so
is
many
spoken.
at one fucking. All right. Well,
Board,
you got me. All right.
You acknowledge
it.
Let's wrap it up.
You got me there.
Let's wrap it up, boy. You got it.
Listen, it went off the rails, but it's just because we have so much fun doing a show for everybody. I love you guys. Chris, you know I love you, man.
Yeah, I wish I could say the same thing about you.
Yeah, I know. If I was 10 years old and had pigtails, we would.
All right. Way to bounce back.
That got him.
Way to bounce back with it.
Kareem, thank you so much for being part of the ride of this first year. Omar, you are amazing.
We'll let you guys go when Tommy's done blowing everybody.
Hey, man, I'm just showing appreciation. Yeah. Omar, you are the man with the technical stuff. Chris, you bring something to the podcast. I don't know what it is other than herpes and fucking crabs.
Oh, okay.
But
I bring that to a lot of places.
Everywhere he goes.
So Chris is the gift that keeps on giving. So listen, this Wednesday night we will have a video cast for you, whether the three of us are on or not. Next week we don't have a guest lined up, so just listen to us next Monday night.
Ladies, don't bother tuning in. I'll let you know on the side if I'm going to be on.
I'll keep working on that guest for next week, trust me. So listen, guys, 1 year in the books. Here's to fucking 100 more. We are Pride Rules Podcast, as always, sponsored by 80K Fightwear. Yes. Sponsored by 80K Fightwear, Black Hole Jiu-Jitsu, Madama Jiu-Jitsu, and 2 Minute Warning Sports. Good night.
Yeah.